Hello, and welcome back to Aria of Sorrow. This is actually probably going to be the finale. I plan to keep going until I beat this. I think worst case scenario will take about 4 hours. And I will probably cut the recording in two. If it looks by like 2 hours, I'm not going to have it done in another one. But you can call me Ace, and let's get this started. So, once again, I was actually very surprised. I looked up just like to 100% make sure what I really want to get will be available at places. And I just realized that, oh, yeah, no, I'm actually good. We are literally about to finish the game. We really only have like 3 areas in total left, and like one that's kind of a half. So I'm just gonna... I guess this is kind of like an all-nighter. Not really, though. And I'm just gonna do that, and we will see what happens. This room is fun. I like the little boats. I don't like these guys. This is probably the first room where there's a shit ton of imps. Up here, and yeah, they just start coming at you. So up here, we have the Nightmare. I believe the Nightmare summons just like a horse projectile. The Flesh Golem, on the other hand, is actually a very good soul for challenge stuff. Okay, well, I expect to get it. Let's just show it off real quick. It's kind of whatever. It hits twice at least, so that's decent, and it's straight as well, so that's pretty good. The Flesh Golem is just straight up one of the better utility passive souls. It allows you to eat rotten food. Rotten meat heals you by like either 100 or 200. And rotten... Oh, I'm actually gonna go back and finish up the other room first, because now I'm concerned. I'm still gonna get most of the rooms that are like in the critical path direction. I will get them cleared. I will probably miss a few. Just because I'm not going for 100%. Just as a PSA. And I've lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, the raw meat. So the regular raw meats, I think either 100 or 200. And then there's, like, spoiled milk that's, like, equivalent to, like, a high potion. And here's their thing. And the other one got me too and locked me into it for a bit longer. And I did not need to open the map, but I did. That actually, I appreciate the mind up token, or mind up item. Here are the fish heads. Their soul is not anything fancy like a projectile, you just throw a fish head. It's honestly kind of hilarious. I forget if there's a hidden wall. No, okay. So here you have to switch over to the Undine soul for a second to stand on water. But you still can't walk on the side of water, so gotta do this, and we made it. I will defeat the fish head. I'll switch back to the skull. So that is a vanilla slime, and that one is the one where you just toss a little slime ball. Another interesting enemy should be in this next room. I think I remember it. Okay. Pathwise, I really don't want to actually go the way I'm going right now. I'm going to go the opposite direction and hope it leads me to a save room, which it might. I'm not 100% sure. These guys poison you, which is kind of an issue. I'm just gonna face tank this because I think a save room is somewhere. There's what the killerfish soul looks like when you use it outside of water. These are just the regular Une, not an upgrade form. But there's a lot more of them, obviously. Okay. So, I think with the save room here, I'm gonna go back up and clear out. Actually, change of plan. I will. I'm gonna switch over to the sword that's holy elemental because I'm getting things that do not jive with the. Where is it? Mistletoe? It's the mistletoe. With something that is just non-elemental / Okay, so this is the start of the... Okay, this is this room. Then I will be coming back there a lot, so I'm not gonna even worry about it. And up there is the... I don't want to call it the Quicksilver, it might be called the Quicksilver. It's that little UMA that's like a... kind of like a ray of light. I forgot I was in this game also, but it is... I forget what it does, though. It's something that costs a lot of MP. I guess I can check it. It probably is like... Yeah, that's worth checking out, because it's at least interesting. So, go over to Souls. It's probably near the end. Skyfish? That's what it does, yeah. I forget the exact numbers. It drains a lot of MP, so it's not actually useful for farming, even though it increases your luck for a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's why you use holy elemental stuff. As you can see, it really helps. And there are so few things in this game that resist holy that it is just a much better thing to use rather than something that's non-elemental. I was trying to use the other one because it did have a slight defense buff, so I thought that could be at least nice, but no. The element's worth much more. Because the best defense really is a good DPS, especially in here when you are trying to make sure everything you fight does the least amount of stuff it can. See, I don't think I need to put on the Undyne soul here. I could, well, I guess, I don't know if the boat respawns. Considering it's not, I think I can just exit the room and come back in and a fresh boat will respawn. That's probably simpler. Do I still have the... Okay, I still have the flying armor equipped. Because none of these are actually, like, really useful. So I can use that to get over to the section. Okay, so there is a sword up there. I believe that is the... Oh my gosh, okay. I guess I'm gonna put on the Undyne Soul. Or not. Let's see, does this... Okay, I need the boat then. Yeah, the sword up there is the stone elemental sword. I don't think it's good. I forget the exact specifications of the sword. If it does, like, do something good that's kind of like an insta-kill or something like that. because I think you can inflict the stone element, the stone status ailment on things. I assume it just kind of like insta-kills them because I can't think of anything else. Because I know the base power of that sword and it's like really weak. There we go. Can I even... Okay, let's actually make sure I kill these dudes. As you can see, that is very annoying. Okay. I really don't care. That sword is not worth my time, so I'm just going to ignore it. I'll switch back to the Ghost Dancer for the luck boost. Oh, the Flesh Golem is taking less damage because it was actually weak to a physical weapon. So that is one of the cases where the weapon type does come up. Okay, so you can push this boat and get started here. I was supposed to ride on that. Throw it. If you do, I think, yeah. Okay. Wow, okay, I'll try crouching on it and see if that works. I've never fallen off like that. That was weird. Wow, okay. That's actually really strange. I've never had trouble with this. Okay, I understand what it wants me to do. I'm gonna... Okay, Trident is good. They give, I think, plus 16 strength. If not plus 16, it is plus 12. And that is very solid. That is a very solid damage increase. Did it too late. I know you can make it with just the double jump. Moving left on the ship, and it's... Okay, wow. Well, this is the curse that I attained when I started streaming, so I'll take it. Let's go up first. I forget what's up here. Here is an Archdemon. They are powerful. I forget the exact deal with them. They might just have, like, dark energy balls or something like that. Or some kind of, like, weird contract thing. Okay. This area, I know where this is. I'm just gonna have to have this. I'm gonna explore the top area first, because I think, no, this leads back to the library, I am pretty sure. Oh no, this is one of the clues on how to beat the game. You read this, it's flavor, text, where is it? It's in the items. Ninja Book 3. Third Spirit is a beautiful nightmare. That is the clue for one of the souls you need to have equipped in order to get the true ending for the game. And the sprite kind of matches the portrait on the book. Does not match exactly, though. I'm pretty sure, at least. Oh, well, yeah, I kind of saw that was coming. Is this... Nah, this might turn out to be a dead end, actually, just for that book. Not 100% sure, though. Oh, hello, I actually got... Is this... Yeah, no, it's just... It's, just a spear. It's okay. Like, nothing to really write home about. that's a lot of cash. I do have a decent amount. I don't think there's any weapon I would want there, though, so I'm probably just going to end up buying a lot of mana and HP recovery, honestly. Because I am very close to getting the literal best weapon in the game. Like, I'm like maybe 20 minutes too much. 15? 15 is probably too much even. Am I still underwater? Yes. I don't know why there's a giant worm underwater, but there is. The rune ring, I forget the particulars on this one. Okay, just boosts passive MP healing. I don't particularly care about that. So let's just keep going. Should be... Okay, there is pathway down here. I don't know if this is it. It's not. Okay, what is this sword? It's a katana. It's gonna be a bad swing, sadly. It's big, which this is very similar to the best weapon in the game. If you want to use something like that, that's probably one of the better ones to use, but it's still not enough. I'm glad I went the way I did, because I am going to be able to go back around and not backtrack through the same areas at least as much, I believe. Or this could be a dead end. No, this is a dead... Okay, that's the area I need to get to. So this was all for the Yosefune. Oh, the fish head's the shooting fireballs one. What? I thought... I know there's a soul... That's amazing. Oh my gosh. My dude. Did the... I didn't block that shot. That was weird. Anyway, the lightning doll's better. Okay, so... Yeah, I have to go down there then. That's fine. I will go fight the Archdemon again because I think this has one of the biggest MP or EXP drop. It gives a lot of EXP. Those are the words I am attempting to communicate to you. Oh, there's a... Okay, this is... Got it. That's fine. There's a gun over there. It is not useful. There is one useful gun in the game, but you can only get it post-game for New Game Plus. But I do like how it is 20, 35... There are guns. It's not particularly what I would imagine be the standard outfit for those who partake in the War of 1999. Because that is just a normal-ass handgun. Some poor dude probably just died in that corner and dropped a handgun. Okay, come on. I know you're made of flesh. I was supposed to say but after that. Save room. Yeah, I can. The most I'll take is like 30 damage or something. Okay, well, here's where my patience will be tested. Okay, good. I got all of them. I was a little scared of that. I have to re-equip the Undine Soul for a second. Okay. I don't actually... Well, I might need Soul, so I will stay with that for a second. I'm afraid that might be the Flame Breath, which you can't block with an attack, so I decided to swerve out of it. Okay, I do need the Skull. So... left leads... Okay. I know exactly what I'm going to do then. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the thing I really want to pick up first, and then I will go do all of that, because that is way easier. Oh my gosh. Hello. Is that... No, it's just a dead fish room. Oh. But, okay, nope, I'm not taking the chances. It's nice to be scared of things in this game for once, though, I will say that. It's the smaller things you miss. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, here's the big golem, obviously. Lightning just wrecks him. Oh, I got a soul. That is an okay soul, I guess. I mean, it's just protection from the back. Nothing too useful. Okay, are you... Yeah, your soul is not... Oh, well. Just getting your soul. I'll put it on. Okay, so I wanna... do that. This is an area with a decent amount of hidden walls, and I forget a lot of them. Okay, well that was not the best thing to test it on, because it resisted that, obviously. But that's the Disc Armor Soul. I think it would have been better when the Disc Armor first appeared, but now it is obviously very inferior to the Lightning Doll Soul. Okay, we are... Oh, no, oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful. The Mandragora reaches far, and will just disappear so you don't get anything juicy if you decide to do what it wants to do. I forget what is down this corner. This is another path. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. I think this is like the biggest room in the game. Or at least one of the biggest rooms in the game. Let's see if this is the right... Okay, it is. Oh, here's a dude. It's weird. Their soul, they release like a circle of energy. It's not that good. It's an attack they do. I think there it is. Yeah, it's slow and it just is not good. Here's some armor. I do not think it's as good as the pitch black suit. Armor of water. No, and also there aren't that many water-based attacks in this game. Like, it's Merman? I forget if the Man-Eater's water elemental as he appears on water. Yeah, I don't think it is. And then, the other thing is, like... guess needles. Maybe try and... I need to equip the Undyne Soul here so I can jump on top of here. What is over here? This is the warp room. I'm glad I found that. There... let's see. There is something... what to say? I guess I don't have... oh, Ukebox, if you hit them, or their soul, like, leaves a flame where you're standing, and it's not very good. The thing next is a Dryad. I believe that you, like, throw a fruit out and it drains the health of the enemy you are fighting. It's whatever. Poison Worm, I think, is the one that's poison immunity. And here we go. As you can see there, there's a little mark that looks like our friend Curly. And there's also another one over here that looks like a demon we have not encountered yet. That one is called... well, it's either Cognazo or... what's the... oh, I'm gonna have to actually wait a second, I think, for some passive regen. One of them is called Cognazo. 30. Ugh, I need to pick up speed. So I will be here for a second. Can't reach the top of this area. Over there's one of the demons. Maybe I forget what. I feel like one of the demons should drop that, but I'm not 100% sure. I do not know if this is enough. Well, actually, I can just go back and forth and get hearts from this, I guess. Okay, yeah, this does give a big heart. So, I will use that. This is probably enough. So, you go fast enough, you can go through that. And the Eversing has the most physical defense of any armor in this game. I think that's worth a little bit more lenient right now, so I actually will equip it. And I'll switch back to the Ghost Dancer because there are some good souls in this area, which is the Forbidden area, because it's a secret area. This is a fun place for one very good reason, actually two, because I like another enemy soul drop in this area for grinding purposes. Also, these Mudmen are fun. Their soul drops, like, a mud shot or something, like a mud ball. The Were-Jaguar, I believe, is the one that gives you an uppercut, whereas the Werewolf gives you the Burning Geyser, like Terry from Final Fight. Wait, Final Fight? No, Fatal Fury. Wow, I almost was an idiot. There's a Gargoyle. I don't think Gargoyles give you luck, even though their cousin gives you luck. I think I want to go up because there's a save room nearby, but I don't know if that'll work like that. Because this, you go down this loops back to the library. And here's Ancient Book 1. I'll just tell you, it details a cousin of the demon. This is the second variation, less powerful than the Archdemon. It is the Fire Demon for obvious reasons. So where is... okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to save right now, because this is something I do not want to mess up, because I'm about to get an item that probably makes broom clears about, like, twice as fast. I will equip the flying armor back. Alright, so... Where are you guys? Come on. You know what? You can live. Okay, here's the sucky enemy. It is the Allura Une. I just want to go through that as fast as I can. Because if you don't, you have to go through their pattern, and I don't want to do that. The Dryads. I think it's cute that they're like halfway in the water. I don't know if this is fresh water, though, which theoretically that would not go good with a plant, but hey. Over here is a harpy, and this room is special. I don't think it is. I think I have to do the thing with the ship first. So yeah, cute little pirate ship here. And you can see I'm poking along walls here because I forget where exactly what I want is. It is not there. I believe it is over here. Yes. It's all coming back to me now. An inconspicuous wall. Break it, and oh boy. Here we go, boys. Acclaimed Solace. It is Irish, and I hope I did not butcher that pronunciation. So, yeah, I don't even have to say anything. I can just go to the screen. It just boosts all your stats by a few points, and then the attack's insane. But wait, there's more. It covers, like, a good 1/8 of the screen. So, yeah, and it's fast, so it can just, like, do that. And this is the only greatsword that's good because it comes out at the speed of, like, the sword I was just previously using. I'll switch back to the Ghost Dancer temporarily for a little bit extra luck for a second. Oh, here is the Carginazo. I know one of these guys gives, like, a scratch as their soul, and then the other is a charge, like the Curly. I imagine that one's probably the charge. Here's the Flame Demon. Do I want to grind here, actually? Instead of the other place I'm thinking of. If those treasure boxes respawn, maybe. But I think the other area might be better because there's something with better EXP. Right there. So I'm just gonna well, it's really close to this stuff. Oh wait, actually, no, this is, with these guys, I think it pushes it over, because I think that box constantly respawns. And over here is a fun little dude, as you can see. Some money and a sword. The money is not sparkling, however, which means it's a mimic. Mixed Soul is fun. It gives you money whenever you are damaged, so if you go up to, like, some spikes, you can just take a few hits of those, get some cash, heal at save point nearby, and rinse and repeat to grind cash. I will not be doing that. And this is the Joyous. It is the fake sword here. It is not good. This is like Charles the Great sword, or Karl the Gross, or whatever you want to call him. One of the paladins of France or whatever. I don't know why well, they made it as the trick with the Acclaimed Solace. Let me see how much EXP I get from this. So I have 375 right now. I'm probably gonna kill that guy. Yeah, okay, I'll stay here. This is worthwhile then. It's only 2 hits with the Acclaimed Solace. So this is something I absolutely do need to grind, so we're dealing with this regardless of anything. The Crimson Cloak is something I actually don't have. It's just, I think it's a little worse than actually than the, well, the other thing's torso equipment, so if you want some defense and int, I guess there you go. I specifically do need a little extra luck for this, so I'm making sure I have all the luck I need. and I really don't mind. Oh, okay, well, we are out of here. Now, if I do this, Castlevania fans actually might recognize its significance. It's Dracula's flame shot. I wonder why that's a soul required to beat the game. That's interesting. Well, not required to beat the game, required to, I guess, beat the last, like, not 5% of the game, like 10% of the game, honestly. There is a chunk of stage that is past that actually is decently sizable. I think the equivalent to it that is in Dawn of Sorrow is a little bigger, though. Probably because that one also has a boss. Okay, no, this one is a stand. I forgot this was like this as well. Just constantly punches. It's actually okay for what it's worth, but you activate and will constantly drain you. Unlike the other ones where they activate in kind of specific situations. I think the stand-based, okay, no, I need to equip the Skola in order to get that, because that's actually good healing. I'm pretty sure... What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the stand-based Guardian Souls get better in Dawn of Sorrow, because they're not like automatic like a lot of the ones in here are. They're all activate when you attack, so you have much better control over them. And this thing's about to die. Yeah, no, this sword is fantastic. It comes back in Dawn of Sorrow. This is pretty much like Soma's weapon, like, for obvious reasons. It comes back in Dawn of Sorrow as a regular greatsword. I think it's still the best greatsword in the game there, but it is not as good because it is not this. You have like a downward swing animation, which I do like, and I like using greatswords in that game a lot, but it just doesn't really match up. Okay, so we are, let's see, we're 40 minutes into this, and like, go time is about to start. I'm going to pretty much be rapidly finishing up the game actually really fast. I don't think I'll have to even cut this VOD in half. So, just doubly making sure everything's cool. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, so we're just, yeah, it's go time. I could come back to this room to get the, what is it, the handgun, but it is useless, so I'm not gonna come back here. Okay, so this room is cleared out for what it's worth. So I think I'm gonna go back to the save point, because I can kill everything easily now. Like, watch this. Yeah, 2 hits for the Arc Beam. It is specifically weak to Holy, but that does not matter. Oh, we got the slime ball. Yeah, and again, this sword, it just feels so good. There was a reason they did not make a sword like this again in any other game. And while a lot of the overpowered swords in Castlevanias are usually the ones that have like very small base damage but hit like 4 times in a second. Because that is slightly more balanced than this, which is insane. I will just blow all my on this. Oh, the double hit only works if you're close by, because it is like a channel of electricity that comes here, or that starts out from your hand. I don't even care about using MP for one big thing now. We've reached the point where that does not matter because I have the Claim Slice. So, okay, yeah, just going down now the bottom corner here. And I'll loop back around up on the other side. Nightmares are also weak to Holy. As you can see. Yeah, no, welcome to the future. This is, it feels so good. Honestly, this is one of the good reasons to play the game, is getting this sword. It's just so good. It is such a good sword. Like, there are just sometimes weapons that just make you feel good in games, and this is one of them. It just shreds through everything, and I love the feel of it. Okay, no hidden wall here. I think there's a hidden wall in one of the side rooms on this section. I'm cursed. I'm draining MP. I would care if I did not have the sword I currently have. Okay, let's go here. And, okay, good. So if we go down, that leads to a boss, and I think the pathway left there leads to a new area. But the new area might be up here, and it's just a dead end on the ground floor. So we will see. But first off, I want to do this, because this is the room that loops back around. This is a Dead Crusader. I believe they are also a stat increase passive soul, because I don't remember any guys with that type giving anything good. Well, not necessarily good, because actually their souls are pretty good. But giving like a bullet soul. I'm gonna leave that corner for last because I will be coming back there in a second. I would not mind if I got the Trine Soul, honestly. So that leads back to that area. So we'll go up here. Stay Crusader. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to get the attack animation. Blocking mail. Now that's something that's interesting. Because it is not that much of a defense decrease from what I'm wearing currently. And the Eversing doesn't give, like, too much. And so honestly, I guess I'm gonna equip this for a bit. Because the chance of taking no damage is slightly better, I think. If I do notice that I am taking more damage, I will switch back to the Eversing. But I think for now, I will just try this and see what happens. So I pretty much never use this. Oh, we got their other... Okay, we got both their drops. That's interesting. The S-Stock is actually pretty good. It is not as good as the Mistletoe, however. Which is sad, but it's a Rapier. Okay, never mind, actually. Because Rapiers have too much startup in this game to really be useful. Once we get to the DS games, I would say they become a lot more useful. Because they're a lot more interarray with the normal one-handed sword kind of pattern of attack. Okay, so if that led there, then I think what is likely in the room over here is the loop back to... Yes, okay, this is definitely the loop back to the first area of the game's little water section. Okay, I think if I go up there, that'll be... Oh, okay, yeah, actually, I'm glad I went the way I did, because I got the Flame Slice faster. Did not have that. Let's see what's over here. This is... Okay, this is the Ice Sword, I believe... Okay, it doesn't have, like... It does go pretty far, and it is fast. I think the only thing weak to ice really is the Flame Demon, and honestly, you have the Claim to Ice if you or to fight a flame demon, except for, like, the one that is closer by to this location. So I guess theoretically has a use, but whatever. Also, that was named Rahab's sword. I believe Rahab is a boss in Dawn of Sorrow. I think that's the name of the water-based boss in that game. I'm not 100% though. I believe it is, because you can probably use soul to make that sword. Okay, switch back to the Ghost Dancer, because there are decent souls down here. I will go to the save room again. Save room's over on this side. Honestly, filling up that part of the map was worth it. Or the map was worth it just for the super potion, I think. But as you can see, we're getting pretty beefy now. Like, I remember remarking pretty late in the stream last time that we were at, like, 530-ish HP. And we are going up pretty fast. Half of that is honestly because of this sword. Because I did not grind that much for the Flame Demon Soul. And honestly, I've had more trouble getting that soul than the other one I need for the true ending. So I imagine... I think that'll turn out decently. Okay, Okay. There is one area that I can still go to. I thought something terrible happened and I was just, like, lost. And I parried an attack, cool. So what's the giant worm do? It has to be something health food related. It might be, like, recover more when using a healing item. I feel like that might be the case. I'm not 100% on it. How do I get... Okay. You can get the crying sounds, that's nice. Oh, I'll fight the Archdemon up here. Yeah. Gorgon, it does that. It's weird that the Quicksilver is in two places in this game. So I always forget that it's in the giant room. I usually use this room, I think, to get it. Oh. Yeah, I forgot this just kind of happens. Damn. I had to be interrupted. Yoko! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something. Anything. I'm... alright. Thank you for rescuing me. Graham, that bastard. What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power, and he's gotten much stronger. Ow. My plan has failed. Save your strength. There's no need to speak. Be cautious of him. But don't overexert yourself. What? Yoko? Oh, she's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go. I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her here like this. She's my friend. Don't worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself, and if you don't, you will lose Mina, and Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Damn you. I don't like your attitude, but I don't think you're lying. It feels like being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. But if we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. I'll be on your way. And they're gone. Now, I think it would have been a while if I actually just went down, it would have taken a while to see that scene. Because there's an additional area down here, which I pretty much just count as part of the Ks. Oh yeah, good thing. This weapon's so much easier to find breakable walls with. There's the classical cave pudding. Delicious pudding a la mode found deep within the structure of a cavern. I always forget this counts as a different place. The Bifron, I believe they do like the same kind of power geyser flame eruption thing. As a soul, there's Flame Demon, it's right next to that screen transition, so it's very easy to grind. Oh, and they're just like some weird homunculi dudes here, they just walk. Can't really kill them. Weird. I wonder what these weird homunculi are for. All going in a singular direction. Anyway, here's the were-jigga. You know, I always wonder why they didn't make, like, a playable were-jaguar, or a werewolf. I feel like there might be in something. I know there's a playable werewolf in what is it? Castlevania Judgment, but he is not that. He's, like, a character from, I think, one of the N64 games. But, like, literally the werewolf is just, like, a big Terry Bogard reference, pretty much. Or just fighting games in general. Oh, here's a boss. I wonder what it could be. This is probably my favorite boss in the series, I guess. Well, I mean, look at him. It's everyone's favorite ball-shaped homunculus pile. This time, forma de fetus position for some reason with the face. I don't know why they gave it like a face. I will. Now let's go crazy. Let's go spicy. Oh, the parry was good there. So this one's weird because it actually like, moves around the arena, whereas in every other game where Legion exists, it just kind of like stays in the center and swerves back and forth. But anyway, here's the inner core, the ball of the ball. I forget if, I think you have to break all sections off in order to get the soul. Which, the soul here is pretty good. If you did not specifically grind for the lightning doll soul, this is actually probably your primary attacking soul. It costs a shit ton. Well, actually, I think it costs like 60 in comparison. 66. But it has good range, and it hits multiple times. I think the lightning doll's a bit better, though, because it is faster, because you have to wait for this animation to finish every time you do this. But the range here is very good. So, I'll just keep it on for a while. I will probably re-equip the lightning doll for bosses. I think this is probably better for, like, general hallways. Here's the Galmoth soul. I think this entire area was optional. Galmoth's, like, the big second of Command's son. I don't know why he is the time stop recognition one, but hey. Whatever. Also, the final boss of Kid Dracula for the Game Boy. The weirdest spin-off ever, where you are a Kid Alucard and you just fight things that are vaguely Castlevania flavored. Don't look up the first boss of, I think, the sequel, though. You might get jump-scared by something in a white hood with a symbol on it. I think that's only in the Japanese version, though. Thankfully. Or I forget if Kid Dracula 2 even got localized. It probably did. Because I definitely remember a sprite edit of it not having a pointed white hat. Honestly, that also might be in Kid Dracula 1. It has been a while. I have played through Kid Dracula, I think, once in my life, and I think I've only watched playthroughs of the sequel. it's a pretty fun game. They gave Alucard a charge shot. That's something, I guess. Oh, that's you. I always love when sprites kind of mess up when you level up. Like, we just didn't have wings for a second. Oh. No, I don't think I'm going to finish this in an hour, but I might finish in like 2 hours and 30 minutes, honestly. Because I really underestimated the speed the amount of speed you pick up when you get the Flame Slice. Because it really does just make everything go faster, which is great. I really appreciate it. Honestly, well, no, this sword is broken. I guess if you do want to have a constant amount of challenge, don't pick it up, because I did little to no grinding. I only got the Lightning Doll Soul, and then I did a little spike grinding for the Ghost Dancer, and those were like the only optional grinds I had. Here's the arena, another good favorite area of Castlevania to me. So, and the Ghost Dancer doesn't give that much experience, I believe. So, yeah, it's really... It really does make you instantly invincible. Now, the Beam Skeletons give you a beam that is, I think, much better in Order of Ecclesia. I like the beam there a lot more. I think it's literally probably the best quote-unquote standard weapon of the game, because your standard weapons are not standard weapons in that game. The Killer Mantle is fun. It swaps the HP and MP of enemies. Now, if you hit something that has no MP, like just 0 naturally, it will instantly die. This will be useful in one occasion. I would like to get that soul. I will probably shortly grind for it if I do not get it. Oh, there's the Skull Million, which, that's funny. It's a translation of Scarmalone and, what is it, and Cognazo, who are two of the 4 fiends from Final Fantasy IV. And they are both the same enemy type in this game. Okay, here we go, Poison Claw. So the other one was the transformation. So that's probably like the best poison elemental thing you can do in this game, because it's more damage than the Grunting. Now, I feel that I'm not 100% sure on like where exactly the critical path is if this leads to it. I will know if I think this is the critical path. Oh, Gargoyle's the immune to corruption. Okay, that actually makes sense, I guess. And okay, this is the critical path. So this is like the skull. Okay, this is Gladiator. They're fun. I think you throw like a wheel out with the soul. I don't think there's much of a use for it because it is a wheel and it travels along the floor. I am pretty sure. And anything that is actually like a true projectile in this game is probably much better. I'm feeling I have options. Too many options. My brain is just failing from all the options I have. Okay, that is just a high potion, but whatever, I will take it. I know one of... Well, actually, I guess both of these probably lead to the same place. Probably Red... Yeah, Red Minotaur gives you a giant axe swing. It is, I'm pretty sure, the most powerful soul in the game, but it costs like 150 MP to use. So... it is very much not worth it unless you are running some kind of crazy MP saving build. Which is definitely possible. There are ways to save immense amount of MP in this game. I think it's mostly New Game Plus though. But the Red Minotaur is very cool. Oh, here's the Levitain. This is the fire-type weapon, probably. Yeah, because this is Loki's fire sword. It has a little upward section where it hits a little bit more. So that's cool. think there's... What else is weak to fire? I imagine all fleshy things are probably weak to fire. I forget if frost shades are in this game. I don't think they are, because they would have been in the cave otherwise. Okay, where is... Encounter save room. I think the save room is on the other side of this area. I really don't even need to fight you anymore. Alright, best thing to do here is just that. So back to this dude. I always forget how big the turnaround is. It actually does cover all of this area. The corner. Beam Skeleton is probably the solid pick if you don't have the Lightning Doll. Or somehow, I guess, don't decide to fight Legion. Because I feel that Legion is optional. Down, I am pretty sure, is the critical path. We cannot reach up there yet. We will be able to go soon, though. I believe to the left is a save room, which is important because there is a killer mantle right there. So depending on a few factors, I will probably use this area to get assault if I need to. This is like a section of like challenge rooms that are kind of platforming based. This one just has like, oh, those are again Fiend's thing. This is Rubicante or Lubricant, which sounds a bit too much like lubricant. But hey, this sadly this is the era where it's like people don't get the reference, or I guess the actual like demon names. Since it's, I forget what the origin of the Four Fiends are. Like, if I say Latin, I mean there's a good chance that just works like that on my face. So I might stick with that. Anyway, wrecking balls are fun. You just make them go back and forth. There are a few of these in the game. And otherwise, the gimmick was just those guys' feet move, which is weird for the room full of lubricants, but whatever. And there we go, that's broken. Oh! And that would have sucked. I believe this is probably the best one in the game. No, it is not. There's another armor that is better than this. But this is Olrock's suit. It is way better and increases all the stats. So I think I will lose the parry chance for that little extra bit of strength and int. I think that is fine. Sorry if you're hearing creaking right now. I move along my seat. It is very squeaky. But it is really just right foot, left palm, right foot, left palm for these guys. It's strange. I forgot that these guys got 3 variations, because 2 of them appear in here. And I'm gonna go actually restore my health, because the other rooms here are oddly, also, well, not oddly, they are slightly challenging. And they have spikes in them, so I would like to not make a critical mistake. But I really do like all these challenges. Anyway, here is... I don't know what this is. It's not Valkyrie. We will never know. I believe the soul they give is a giant, like, sword projectile Uranus. Is that a name of a specific Valkyrie? Might be. Anyway, make sure to press that. It is a unlocking thing. There's an arc demon. Oh yeah, I believe it reversed the direction of that conveyor belt, which you need to do to get across over here. Arius actually might be. I keep forgetting about that. Here is a very good sword. This is probably the sword you want to use for the game that is not. Lance Elias is a little slow on the back though, so you want to make sure. So, yeah, you want to instantly jump when you use it, and that'll kind of reset the animation, make it go faster, but it is, like, right just under the claimed Soul Eyes in power. It just does not give any of the extra bonus stats, and it is obviously very slower, but it's still a big sword. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's Balmung. It's like Siegfried's sword. And since we have the room, the conveyor belt reversed, so we can just snap here easily. Okay, I'm not going anywhere on that lower section. Okay, we're just gonna keep taking damage. And that's why I healed, because I probably would have died with the amount of damage I took. There is one more of these. Let's see if I can remember enough to describe it before I actually go into the room. It's like, I think a platform travels and you pretty much have to follow it the entire room, but it doesn't move until you step on it, so you clear out the room full of enemies first, and then you do that and it just gets simple. But anyway, theoretically all this stuff gives you endgame armor. If you stick with it, it's definitely good. Oh, I remember, you also have to do like commands on the D-pad. All the D-pads held by the Cupids. Which, lovely sight. You know, our true Lord and Savior, the Game Boy Advance. Oh, I got the beam. Yo, that's actually sick. I can show that off. It is pretty cheap. I forget how good it actually is in this game, because I am really warped by how good it is in Order of Ecclesia. So let's just do this. What we got? We got left, right, and we're good to go. Here we have up, down, and we're good to go. Here is right, down, up, we're good to go. Here is up, down, and finally we have up, right, down, left. Yeah, I'm keeping the beam skeleton soul equipped. It's just always going to be like that. Anyway, this ring is the rare ring. It increases the drop rate of items specifically, not souls, but increases your luck by 2, so I'm just going to equip that regardless. Because that will help with the soul drop rate anyway. Because item drops and soul drops work on different pools, so they can drop at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I should be using this. Okay, it does hit 2 times, but it has a startup which size. Yeah, if you really want something like that, just use Legion. It's way better. Okay, maybe. Or use Lightning Skull, or Lightning Doll, that's looking much better. Speaking of Lightning Doll, I will probably use that very frequently in a second. Because this dude, I don't think he's... Well, without the Claim Slice, I suppose he's a fairly tough boss. Another Castlevania classic coming up. Very weird for it to be essentially late game. This is like the penultimate boss if you're not doing the true ending. Oh, we got all the bats! Who could it be? Yeah, it's a giant bat. Everybody loves the giant bat. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh. This dude's cool too. It's Belor. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be Balor, which is like the Irish god of fire? I think fire. It's something very close to that. What am I doing? Yeah, I have everything I need. But... anyway, yeah, his fists just send you... Okay, I'm actually gonna save my MP. So, yeah, knockback is real in this fight. And here's the second phase. The other eye. And I just give him Lightning Doll twice and he's dead. Anyway, Baylor's cool. You got punch. And you get this. So let's equip Baylor. So yeah, way too much of a gimmick. It's terrible, terrible range. It's powerful, but you will still get hit by things because of that. Oh, and he was trying Bat Soul. I would have liked it if he actually gave it to you when the thing died, specifically from Baylor. But no, anyway, this is going to be the permanent. Actually, probably not the permanent Guardian Soul. At least for a little bit. Obviously makes the flying armor obsolete. Oh, why are you injured here? I fought the dude here. Oh, Jay, what's wrong? You look pale. Don't worry, just now, all my memories came flooding back. What? It seems your dark power triggered the return of my memories. Just like you guessed, I have quite an extensive history with Dracula. I thought so. My real name is Julius Belmont. I'm a descendant of a clan that has fought against Dracula for ages. And the person who destroyed Dracula in 1999 was... Yes, it was me. But there were others who assisted me that we will never know about. So, if Dracula's arrived again, just as is written in the prophecy, then I must destroy him. It is my destiny. You haven't met a man named Graham yet, have you? Graham, oh, you mean that missionary, right? I met him a little while ago, but when he saw my face, he turned and ran. He told me that he was Dracula. I did sense Dracula's power at work within him. But it's difficult to believe that he is Dracula. Rather, I think... No, forget it. It's nothing more than a hunch. Huh? Assuming that he is Dracula, I won't be able to kill him yet. Why not? I need my weapon. Your weapon? Yes, it's a whip that was handed down to me. It's called Vampire Killer. In 1999, I sealed in this castle to weaken his spirit and magical powers. That means it's in the castle somewhere. Yes, I know exactly where it is. We'll go and get it now. Alright. Please be careful. Afraid that my hunch proves to be wrong. Farewell for now. So yeah, Julius Belmont. He is my second favorite Belmont, right behind Richter. I'm very glad he is at least playable in this game, for post-game purposes, and also in Dawn of Sorrow, because he is fucking cool. And he also is obviously the protagonist of what would probably be the coolest Castlevania game, but that does not exist. But also, he's really old now. He's like in his 50s at minimum. Unless he fought Dracula when he was like 18. Which could be a distinct possibility. For some reason, the Skullmalone dropped Katana. The mythologies I don't think match up there, but whatever. Because, yeah, we never learn about, like, whatever crew he took. We know about one person. Oh my god. We know about one person. And, that will be explained later. But I just got the last soul I needed for the true ending immediately. So we're good to go. Anyway, this passive soul is fantastic. You restore 5 HP whenever you hit something. It is really, really good. And now the D-pad is urinating. Ignore that. So, Black Cloak, it is better than the Crimson Cloak, which we got off of a Ripper, I think. I'm still gonna rock the plus luck accessories, though. Also, I guess I'm not gonna find the book that says go get the suckers. Unless it's in the final area, which that might be a possibility. Did we already unlock the warp room here? Yeah, we already unlocked the warp room here, so this is just something entirely different. That was a Blair upgrade, the Bale, which, I don't know why it's Bale. Beelzebub is obviously associated more with flies, and was even a boss in Stone. where is specifically that demon. So, I guess I'll grind for the Killer Mantle then, because, like, I thought it would take much longer. I guess the problem is that, there's the giant skeleton. It should be the golden skeleton now. If you get its soul, you can throw it. If you get its soul, you can throw its skull. And it's pretty powerful. Anyway, if you want to continuously do this room, you can do that for 1,000 gold. The Mimic strat's faster, but you have to farm for that soul in the first place, so pick your poison. Also, you get a decent amount of XP doing this, if you care. But at the point we're at, if you really care about EXP farming, is for specifically something that is post-game, which I will explain when I beat the game. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, levels stopped mattering for the main game as soon as I got the sword. I'll be real with you. Oh, did a sick jump. Oh, Crusader. Okay, I thought it was a strength increasing one. And I figured it was con, because I didn't think it would also be a strength one, since the 16 strength one, I'm pretty sure, is for Trine. Or, if Trine's not 16, he's like 12. So I guess we're doing this. Okay. Damage does not exist off-screen, so you actually get to do this. So, let's see, yeah, I'm really close to finishing the game, so I'm just gonna do this, because, like, I don't have to grind for anything else post this. I think the drop rate for this is probably equivalent to the Lightning Doll, though, so I don't know how long I'm going to be here. It is going to be faster than the Lightning Doll, though, since I have the sword, and it's closer to door than in the corner of, like, a tower, so. Whatever. The only thing this thing has going for it is it does wave back and forth, so that causes some issues in terms of hitting it. But this is probably, like, the only gimmick soul I actually care about in the game, because it is useful. Because the thing that, you want to swap HP and MP with is it takes a while to defeat it traditionally. Like, it really is not worth it. If you want to do it traditionally, you need, like, a multi-hit solar weapon, because you will be doing, like, 1 damage only. And it does not have, like, single-digit, or double-digit health. It takes a while. Also, it guards, like, essentially one of the best things to traversal in the game, so I would very much like to make that one screen slightly easier, and I will be able to do that, so we're good to go. Okay. That's all the grinding done. Gosh, I might be able to finish this actually in an hour. Now, if I get another Killer Mantle Soul on the way out, that will be where my hubris strikes, but that's fine. I've already accepted these things can and will happen, so we're just gonna deal with it. Anyway, the warp room, I think, is literally adjacent to this room. So, thank you. So I think I'm going to teleport back to the beginning of the game, because it has updated a bit, I think. So now that I have the Giant Bat Soul, we could do a few things. There's a weapon I guess I want to grab that's up here. I think, yeah, nah. So I'll do that. I could go down and grab the few things in, like, the chapel that I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure they aren't good. So I'm just going to grab this sword in case it's any good. And then immediately go back to the beginning of the game to go to the shop and spend, like, all my cash. Because I forget if the store is updated to its, like, final things yet or not, but regardless, cash is essentially, like, cash really does not matter in this game. I have, like, pretty much never bought anything in this game. Yeah, I think it is in this room directly ahead. Maybe do not get hit, little pro person. I don't know why I personed that. I should just little pro, but hey. This is another katana, I think. Yatsu. Oh. Yeah. What was it? Yatsusuna. Yeah, no, I just... Hell, is it better than the other one I got? The... It is. Oh wait, no, it might not be. It is not. Oh, you can also get a handgun if you want. In the beginning area, there is, I think, something else that I can get while flying, so I will get that because I believe it is the Thunder Elemental Sword. I mean, that's not useless, but I can't name anything that's particularly weak to Thunder, I think, besides armors. Which, I guess there are a few big armor enemies in the last area, so that might be useful. But if you're dealing with that, it's probably better to just use the Lightning Doll Soul, or just, like, a Bullet Soul in general to, well... Yeah, no, it probably is good. Because the Elemental Swords only have the element, not the slash element. I believe in future games, weapons can have two elements at the same time, but here they just have the element of either slash or whatever other thing they are. So, oh, there is not anything here. Okay, then it is in the next room over. Let's talk to Mina again. Oh, Selma, I wonder if Yoko will be alright. Do you know Yoko? Yes, she's been coming to my house since I was very young. Because I'm an only child, she's been like a big sister to me. I see. Did Arikata bring her here? Yes, he did. I'm sure she's okay. He said not to worry about her. He was confident he could save her. That's why he brought her here. If you say that she'll be fine, I believe you. I know this is tough for you, but hang in there. Okay, leave it to me. Yosuke ne? She'll ever regain consciousness. No. Oh, God, Hammer. Put it down, man. We don't need this energy. I remember what's happening. I don't know, she's been wounded pretty badly. The mess I have won't help much. Hope she'll be alright. Yeah, me too. You know why I said that? She's my type. Oh, I got a business to run. What do you like? Okay, I'm just gonna sell all my duplicates, because I know I have duplicates. Also, yeah, sell the joys if you want to. That is money. Actually, I don't need it. Let's see, what we got here? So... Okay, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is it, because the Ascalon, I think, is the last thing. The Ascalon is actually stronger than what I have, but I think it's a normal greatsword, which, yeah, no. And here's the big thing, the Soul Eater Ring. You would like this. I'm not getting it, even though I probably could sell enough stuff to get it. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a lot of high potions. In case I get like 2 more, let's buy 4. And high mind up, same deal. Let's just get 7. I don't think I will need... Oh, actually, let's get the lower level ones as well. Yeah, because this could come in handy. Let's just get one of those. Alright. Yeah, I feel very confident now, so we're good to go. So, the Thunder Sword, I think, is right over here. Okay, it was literally next to the warp room. Oh, yeah, anything prior to the areas we were just in will just instantly melt now. Here we go, it's the Vajra, I believe it's Indian. I think this is a misspelling. Yeah, it's Indra's sword or whatever. And as you can see, it's not actually as kind of a sword, it's like a lightning slash. Let's see if I'll actually be able to show off what it can do when something... it might be too deep for this. No, this is one of the good ones because it multi-hits. I actually forgot about this. Legitimately probably one of the top souls in the game because it is fast and it does that. So I would like to go to the final area, but I would also like to see what is up with that rabbit. It's better to go this way because there's also a hidden wall I can get over here. So let's do that. because that also takes care of the rabbit. And then I can go to the final area and finish everything. Save room is close enough. I'll go to that as well. Everything still gives you knockback. No, yeah, I just need the save room. Okay, so over here, do this, and now that we have this one, right? There we go. Now we have the Claim Slice and the Giant Bat Salt. Well, we don't need the Claim Slice, but go up here. I forget what is in this room. Okay, well, something can die instantly. A Mimic. That's good to know. The Sherman Ring, definitely not a Shaman Ring. Okay, gives you walking XP, which, probably not useful. Because at a point where you get this, there's a lot more things that can be done that will get EXP about a million times faster than that, even if you have it equipped. Like, if you actively grind for like 5 minutes, you'll get more than that will ever provide if you had it equipped for like the rest of the game from this point. Anyway, screw this rabbit. You can get soul, and it does stop time, and that's how you get the Quicksilver soul. Here's the Lightning Doll again, if you would like to get it. And this is why the Persephone is, so I guess, so late on that enemy list. It is here as well, for some reason. I forget what the reward even is in this section. Because it's blocked by, like, you have to beat a boss to get this. Theoretically, it should be, you know, at least decent. But I do not remember it, so, oh, wait. Okay, Archdemon, it is the Dane's Leaf. The Dane's Leaf is this actually better than the... What is it? The Balmung? I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's just a great sword. The Ascalon might be a short sword then, which might make it better than a lot of things here. And honestly, that's not even, like, the sword I want to use for the thing that resists the Claim Salias. Like, that's coming up. Okay, I don't need to warp. We are close to the final area. Okay, well, you can just live. You do not give sufficient EXP for me to care. This is... Wait, no, this doesn't... Wait, is that the area? What the hell? No, that's the area I was just in. Where the... Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, so it is a, yeah. If you go up here, that is just that room, because it had the Undine Soul. Pretty sure. So we'll do this. Oh, there's the Familiar Soul. it's familiar to the unfamiliar, and Sun is probably worse because it does not level up with you. It does not even push buttons. How very... What a downgrade. I always found it hilarious that you need that soul to push just, like, buttons in that game. Like, I think the very familiar could probably push a button if it wanted to, really. Oh, and there's Mina. No, it's a succubus. Yeah, they just disguised himself as Mina crying out for help for some reason down here. This is the final guard. That dude's fun. I like it. He does literally guard everything when he does that. And I'm pretty sure. What is it? I think this all becomes a loop. And I would really like what is on the left side of this area first, I think. So we're gonna do that. Let's see if this leads back to the other side. There's another final guard. I should be more careful. If I get below 200, I probably will use a potion. Oh, here's Satan's ring. Satan himself once wore this ring. It is... Yeah, I would call it probably the best stat accessory in the game. If you don't want anything specific. I forgot how many final guards were in this place. Holy shit. We're gonna be here for a while. Maybe closer, apparently. I feel like how he was only out of invisibility for a second. I believe they drop a final sword. If they don't hear, they drop it in Dawn. And that sword, it's powerful, I guess. Maybe they drop like final armor or something. Anyway, here's a spear. It's Gungnir. I believe it's a thunder spear because it's own spear. Yeah, it does like the same thing. Actually, I'll be able to show it off. I think it's for what it's worth, I think this is slightly better than the Vajra. Because it can do that, and that's pretty sick. The Stolas, I believe they increase it by 20 as their thing. I'd like to try this on a final guard. Okay, I'm not trying on a final guard. I'll re-equip it in a sec. So here's a succubus. The succubus. Up is progression, right is progressive was, and I think a little pathway, not here, must be, okay, it's higher up. There's either a save room or warp room down here, I forget which. Good old lubricant over here. Okay, the warp room. See, I do need to... yeah. So I did not go here either. And super potion, I'll take it. And there's a final guard on the other side of this wall, so I will go ahead and take him out. And there is also an upgrade cockatrice over here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, a basilisk. I forget what this one does. The other one to give you the beam, that one for sure gives you the beam. Yeah, that's better. How much though? You're doing like 4 hits, so yeah, that is like 2 Flame hits. It's faster if I go up the way I just came. I have been taking damage though, so I would rather... let's do that. That's enough. Let's see. I want to re-equip the Claims Elias, and let's go. Out of curiosity, how much does the Headhunter boost me now? 5 points. It's better than the Skeleton Knight, but it does not boost luck. So I'll probably equip that for the last fight in the game. Or Rubicons, the ones that they are probably the demon transformation ones. Okay, so I just want to go up here, so I will do that. We got souls, we got succubi. Souls even light up when you pass them. The technology. I do love the backdash the succubus has. I mean, you also can't help but to get more good weapons. If I go left, that is a big area, I think. If I go here, it's a wrecking ball that I can use to make a shortcut to the clock tower. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I will climb this area at the very least, because then I don't have to go out and go through all the exits in the big area. Here's the save room. And I think that is progression, so I will go down. And now I feel like the upcoming room is like the biggest room in the game. Excuse me, for a second there was something in my throat. Hopefully that... I think it's good enough. Okay. So we got Basilisk on ground floor. Another Basilisk on ground floor. Let's not go up any levels before we dip under that. There's something interesting here. Oh, that's not good. 1 damage from the claim Salias. Whatever will I do? Okay, there it is. Yeah. If you didn't catch that, it has 990, or it has 9,998 health. So yeah. And I got Soul randomly, which gives you... Wait, does that just give you super armor? Okay, that is just super armor, which is appealing in some things, but break this wall, it's definitely important, because here's the best passive soul in the game. Now you don't need the giant bat. I will... God, is there even anything I care about? I guess technically the imp is better, but like... I guess the imp. Because, yeah, just press L in midair, and you just fly now. Absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite things that people get in these games. The Belmonts get Flaming Uppercut, we just get a soul that lets us jump very high. Also, Red Minotaurs give a ton of... Oh, yeah. Yo, there's its sick move. Oh, it's doing it 2 times in a row. Yo! They give a ton of experience, so experience grinding-wise, those guys are pretty good to use. They do, and they do give a good soul for what it is worth. That soul is just crazy expensive, though. Okay, so as you can see, there's a hole up there. This is important. You want this soul. This is the Khalid block. It is Dark Elemental. Very important. It's also pretty fast. So let me go down here and see if there's anything, and then I'll go through the hole up top, because I'm pretty sure that leads under the staircase, and there's just like some extra items down there. Because you cannot reach the actual other side of the staircase from this. Really, just a mana prism? Okay. I don't think there's any breakable wall over here. Oh, that's locked. Okay, we'll go here. Is this the level with the save room? No, it's above. And now, since I am approaching what is technically the final boss, I would like to have you pay attention to these souls I will be equipping before that fight, as soon as I get up to the staircase. Because they will be very important. And another mana prism. Cool. Yeah, I don't understand this guy. He's you pay attention. Let's see, is there anything... You're probably going to get that corner if you become a bat. I don't know why you would, though. Okay. So, we need to equip the Flame Demon, the Giant Bat, and the Succubus Souls. Now, if you notice a pattern here, this is Dracula's primary fireball attack. A giant bat you can transform into, and Life Drain. Very interesting souls that fit a theme, don't you think? And Graham can float now, I guess. Also, the statue's crying blood. That's probably not great. You're too late, Soma. Dracula's power is already in my grasp. Dracula's power doesn't concern me. I came here to find a way out of the castle. With my new abilities, I can get you out of here quite easily. You, however, have some property of mine in your possession. The souls of my demons are under your control. Can I forgive such a crime? No, never. If I knew how, I'd return them all to you right here and now. Even if you return them, you will still commit the crime of stealing. Don't you know that? It's only right that thieves receive the punishment they deserve. You are one selfish bastard. You're guilty of grand theft. Therefore, I sentence you to death. You're insane. And as a special treat, I will deliver the punishment. Let's go. And this is very Dracula-ish up front. So, I'm just going to let the Flame Salias do much of the work here. I could equip something else, like the Lightning Doll, before, you finish him off. But where's the fun in that? When he's able to be hit, it's a little interesting. Okay, I think he is just straight up immune to those fireballs. Okay, yeah, I think... Or you have to hit his head. Okay, you have to hit his head. Much like the real Dracula, the head's the only weak point. So, anyway, the Flame Slice will do most of the work, so don't worry about it, I guess. Otherwise, I would suggest you use your Bullet Soul of choice and just switch when you think you're doing enough magic. He does have an obvious phase change here, which will help you decide when to do it. I can't believe it. How did you come to possess those powers? What do you mean by those powers? I'm Dracula, and you're not the one. I'm Dracula, and you're not the one. And then the blood explosion. Oh, God. So, yeah, literally... Wait, can you not... Okay. So, I thought you could... Can you crouch in the center? Okay, yeah, you can crouch in the center and hit him. Also, if you hit parts of his body, you still restore health. So, the goal here is just to crouch with the Flame Salias near the center of the screen and still hit him while crouching to avoid the hands. If you do want to passively recover, you can still do that, I guess, if you just hit whatever section of the body you want to hit, so it's no big deal. Just slightly. Anyway, I have the right souls equipped, so... No, this cannot be! Does that mean I'm not Dracula? Oh, that's a lot of weird swirly things. What's this? Whoa, something is flowing into me! No, wait! Please, stop! No! Finally, clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. This is like a bad joke. Come on out, Aricado. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why do you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere I could use my powers. What do you mean? Understand? Because you were not one with him. Evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes, it started not too long ago. It's slowly filling me up. Doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you've finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know. That's why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? The evil in the spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influences the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a project of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. And my point is this. A stream of chaos exists within this castle as well. There's a place where only you, Dracula, can go. That's where the chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid, but what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You've already succeeded in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. They'll make me myself again. I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of the evil spirit into you will be slowed down. Go! Quickly! I'm going. I appreciate your help. Anyway, I love the new Soma portrait. Let's re-equip everything I want, because I will not need to have anything specific now. Do I... Yeah, there's still some good souls to get. Make sure to break this. Actually, that is the Guardian Soul I will be equipping. The Black Panther, and there's Dracula's tunic. I think this is... Yeah, this is the best armor in the game. Increases all your stats by 6, since we already get some stats from our suit. Actually increasing your luck. So yeah, and now we can zoom with the Black Panther soul. I absolutely love this soul. It is amazing in every game, and you do a little bit of damage when you zoom, so you actually get some stuff when you do it. Usually just the mana recover it, since you are usually at full MP when you do it. So the quickest way to a warp room is definitely... Let's see, Actually, what is quicker? Because I need to go through the clock tower. So I need to get to the floating garden, which there is not really a warp room close to. It actually might be quicker to go through the clock tower. Looking at this, honestly, I could teleport to below... Yeah, no. It's quicker to just go through the clock tower. That's fine. It's gonna be a little weird using this soul in the tower sections with spikes, because something inevitably bad will happen. But that's fine. Anyway, we are literally just zooming to the end of the game. I will definitely be done within the next 30 minutes or so. Or at least, like, the 2-minute, 30 time of the VOD stream. Also, when you zoom, yeah, just kind of doing whatever. The only one where it kind of sucks is in Portrait, you have to use a speed up spell to get the same effect, which is fine, but, like, come on. you have to constantly recast it, and you get a stronger version if you hold down cast the full power spell. So, like, it just takes too long to activate, so it kind of gets on my nerves a bit. But I usually have it equipped regardless, because it does still end up saving time, even if it is not instant. Okay, so I'm just trying to find that one... Oh, we're good. Well, okay, I was trying to find the door to darkness down here. The door to dark... I cannot do it. BTD. Yes. Can I do Goofy? Oh, God. Yuck. Wake me up inside. Okay, that's kinda, I guess. I do like how the darkness arises like a boss door. For some reason. Anyway, don't use the Claim Slice here. Please use the Khaled blog. Stop. Julius, so you were the one. I won't believe it was true. It's true, I am Dracula. But that's not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. That is my destiny. No, wait! I don't want to fight against you! Nothing you can say will stop me. Prepare to die. Hey. Yeah, the Flame Slice would be doing like 60 or 50 damage. Anyway, fucking Julius hits like a goddamn truck and a half. Like, he is more difficult than the final boss, honestly. Unless you get him into a pattern like this, with a soul like this. Anyway, he does Belmont things. He has a backdash and crouch slide. I will be now healing with a high potion. He has the flash step and the whip. He also has something else which he probably get to show off in a second. Well, there's the dive kick. And actually, this isn't new. You do get to fight Belmonts. Like you fight the fake Trevor in what is it? In Son. So like this is not the first time you fight a fake Belmont. This guy's a lot more health than the fake Trevor though, and it's more of a real fight. Also run, because yeah, no, he is doing the Grand Cross. Oh, I should have run more. And we're good. Okay, I'm safe for... Oh, and he brought out the cross. And now he has the sub-weapons, so let's see here. Let's do this. That. Okay. I will have to use a high potion then. Is it worth it to heal my... Probably, honestly. Let me use 2 of those, and I do have a shit ton of that. I will just let me get close enough with him twice. Okay, let me do this again to be safe. Okay, and we're done. Stop! I've had enough! Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me, I could tell. The strength of a Belmont. No, the strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. I fought you. I felt the evil spirit within you. But there's more. I also sense Soma's spirit. And that's more than enough to stop me. I've got a favor to ask you. What is it? From here, I will set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle, and I become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Thanks. Now I can go into this battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. You'll only use that whip again. So, if I wanted to... I forgot about this. I could go back and talk to Mina. And she's like, Soma, you look weird. And someone's like, yeah. Kind of Dracula right now. Except he does not say that. He does not reveal that he is Dracula. I forget if Yoko is conscious, though. The hammer probably says something, too, but I forgot. Anyway, let's go into this, the eclipse here. Which, the eclipse is always important. This is the Chaotic Realm. Which, I guess this is technically space, but I absolutely love the background here. The spinning is very nice. Anyway, you can just go the way you came to go back to the main area still, but this is a separate map, and there is no, how to say, there is no, like, map of this area in particular. There are items here, though, and there are new enemies. This will be mostly a rehash of areas we have been in terms of design. And there's an iron golem, so I can equip the mantle, Kablamzo, and I will gladly take another mana prism. So, just about out of the cave part over here. This dead end still, and over here. Now we're in the copy of the first area of the game. Basilisk down, another basilisk. Let's see, do I? Yeah, I guess it's fine with the river ring still equipped. Gladiator, I forget if going up is the go. It is not, so I just use the Gladiator. I got soul? No, it just used the fire arrow. Here is the headhunter room with the Dragon Skeleton. Will you give me your soul? No. I think that soul's powerful, but it has, like, no range, which is the main issue. Oh, and here's an upgraded, thing. It's house sword. I believe they give you a Guardian Soul that gives you a copy of that sword that flies around with, like, the Familiar and Stone. I think those are poison slimes, which I forget what they do. Anyway, save room in this exact clone of earlier. Back in cave for a second. I got some cash. Now in the ballroom. Gallery, or whatever this is. Wait, this is the room right after where the rabbit was. Or there's a demon lord. I forgot this dude was above the Archdemon. The Archdemon might be a transformation, the base demon might be a transformation. The Archdemon's probably the Imps boost, and the demon's probably the transformation. The demon lord must be the ball of dark energy. Dead Crusader's still here. Won't leave this area. Oh, well, I gotta put on Skola. We got Trine still. With, you know, the sea potato pancake. A little soggy there, but, Trine's favorite. I like how this room's literally the same. Like, down 2 enemies. That's actually pretty funny. You gonna do anything? Okay. Gonna do anything? Alright. And now we are not in water, so I will put this back on. I do not know if there are any more him walls here because I genuinely forget. Oh, Succubus goes into Mina, and it fell down, so... At least you gotta dash in the right direction. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can wait. It's over here. Yeah, sure. Anyway, still may have to be there. Everything else pretty much dies to Claims Elias. Alright. Super potion, that's great. Okay, you can come back here. clean out the clock tower with Medusa heads. Yay. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually, I'm gonna stay in this corner if you don't mind. Oh my gosh. Why is the corner failing me? The corner hates me. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah! The animation got canceled because I hit the ground too quickly. And I'm just gonna float here because... Oh, well. I'll re-equip Scold. Scola. Okay, I don't like you. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Up, another dude I can switch. Let's see. Get lightning doll back. I mind up. Got Cellar. This is a Shadow Knight. They are weak to light, which is good. They give a Guardian Soul that is like a stand poking out from them, I am pretty sure. And it hits in the same direction you hit in, so it's actually very good. Here's Stolas. I believe they are the N plus 20 soul or N plus 16. I do not remember. Now we are at here. That's fine. I have enough. Now we are here. Oh gosh. I will heal. I will use a high potion. Okay, please. Oh, level up and nothing. Let's see what else is down here. Another Alistair. Probably good that way. Oh, no, stop. Stop shooting me. Oh, well, you're already backdashing. Okay, well, you keep doing this. Right. Oh, Heart Pendant. Wait, I have one of those already. Okay, Shadow Knight again. Almost done with Elias. Okay, nothing. Mimic. I'll play it safe. I will use a potion. I will be up to Shadow Knight again because they give good experience and they die very easily in comparison to the final guard. And I think this is the end. No, it is not. Never mind. Wait, am I in water? Oh, I still have Skull equipped. That is the end right there. So, now my estimate, wow, a lot lower than I thought, which is very good for me. So, let's do this thing. For reference, I will equip the Headhunter. Here's my setup. I just straight up, I don't have a better Guardian Soul. None of these will be better wasting MP for than I'd rather use for the Lightning Doll Soul, so yeah. Otherwise, this is all you need. I probably should equip this, I guess. I won't need luck where I'm going. This fight is very simple. I would say Graham and Julius are both harder than it. Well, actually, maybe not. Depending on if you have the Club Slice or not, I guess. If I can do this. You're not alone. What? Everyone remaining in the castle combined their powers to contact you. Does that mean they all know that I'm Dracula? Yes. Arikado told us everything. But they're all afraid of me. No, not at all. At first we were shocked, but everyone believes you'll get through this. I'm going to send you a message from listen. You'll visit my shop again, won't you? I'll be waiting for you. Good morning, Selma. I just heard what happened to you. I told you this before. You are who you are, and you mustn't let him win. To the man who beat me, don't disappoint me now. This is your last chance, and ours as well. I'm counting on you. You're all rooting for me. You can do it, because I believe in you. Alright, here I go. So this is Chaos, and they just ate our soul state. We actually do not have access to our soul right now, and we need to beat these guys up in order to do that. So they each of attacks once a targeting reticle that sends shards after you, or wherever the targeting reticle is. Or no, the targeting reticle is something else. Oh, I have this now, so I can use it. The blue one's probably the most powerful because it does the charge thing. Passives. Let's be safe. I'll use high potion because I have a lot. And the blue one should be done in now. And now we move on to the second phase. So I like how Dracula is basically just... Dracula's source of power is just like some eldritch abomination. Like, this is like chaos as in, chaos, like Greek, like, Titan? The progenitor of all, like, shit? So, yeah. But, yeah, here's easy. You can just slash the eyes, bolt the eyes, do whatever, man. It doesn't matter. You can Lord the Dragon. I just do that. Damn, it's probably done in, like, 2 hits now. Oh, oh, that was almost bad. I have so many of those. I don't know. That's done. I have so many mana prisms, don't I? I have 5, yeah. Let's just do this so I can... No. Oh, you can also hit the, orb in the center, but the eyes do attacks. So, I think it's better to get rid of that first. But now I'm coming for the orb! The orb is not weak to anything. As you can see, it's taking the same amount of damage from both the Flame Slice and the Lightning Soul. Which, you know, I can show you, yeah, it's that strong. Every hit is doing the same amount, or even slightly more than what I had previously. Let's use a hand up. What the hell? Okay, that was like a weird automatic hit. I actually never saw that because we usually kill it before now. And we are done. I will go ahead, chill out for a bit, and let this play out. That's it. Dracula's done. There's definitely not a direct sequel to this game that has to do more with people getting Dracula's power. No way. No, that's not possible. We literally defeated the source of the Eldritch power that Dracula gets his power from. That can't be anything else. Also, Black Hole. Actually, we did re-see the castle. The castle's gone forever. The Dawn of Sorrow does not take place in Dracula's castle. Oh, anyway. Congratulations. 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 I've got another job that I must attend to, so now I have to go. When I heard that you were Dracula, I was shocked. I was also just waking up, you know? If you think about it, everything turned out okay. I'll never forget your strength and courage. And I haven't thanked you yet for rescuing me, so thanks. You're like a younger brother to me. It was fun, and I hope we meet again. Goodbye. Hey there, much obliged for your business at my shop. Back at the castle, I realized my true calling. Fighting's not for me. I think I'll quit the army and open up a shop sometime soon. Promise me you'll come. I'll give you a good deal. You fought well. When we fled the castle, I felt the power from Vampire Killer fading away. I don't know what that means, but I won't have to do anything for the time being. Farewell. May we meet again. The path you took was the most challenging one. You did well. For God to be good, evil is an absolute necessity in this world. In the future, some may follow again in Dracula's dark footsteps. In that time, perhaps we'll meet again. Farewell. In my mother's name, I send thanks to you. Thanks, Alucard. I forget they actually don't drop that in this game. I think they only drop it if you get the evil ending. Wake up. Wake up. Wake. Da 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 da. Wake up. Wake up, Soma. Soma! Thank God you woke up. heard you folks speak. I was saved by you all again. Again? Yes, I couldn't have won the last battle by myself. Everyone's kind words and encouragement led me to victory. Yes. Remember, inside of me, Dracula's power lies sleeping. It's not evil, but it's definitely changed me. It's okay. If anything ever happens again, everyone will rush to your aid. That's right. Yes, they will. Look, the eclipse has ended. And that is Aria of Sorrow. I get to actually talk about this real quick, because they use the old convention style. Just Iga is the producer. And Konami use nicknames a lot still. So Shutaro Street Programmer, Sister and Player Program, Curry the Kid. Curry the Kid is still working with Iga to this day. He is, like, head, like, same position and everything, working on Bloodstained. It's great. I love that Iga keeps his team together. Even, like, leaving Konami. It's absolutely great. Something just really, really cool. But, actually, I guess I can explain how a lot of, like, fake names came to be. Like, this is directly a thing, so people don't poach you. By this era, in the GB era, that's pretty much done, but a lot of people are used to it. Shouts out to Ayami Kojima. Her art's fantastic, as always. And Kyoko Yamane. Also, the music's fucking great. Michiru Yamane's over there. Great. And hilariously, Hikaru Midorikawa was there. He voices, like, Diarmui in Fate Zero. Tetsui Nada, too, who voices a bunch of fake characters as well. That's weird. Yeah, you get the pixelated voices from somewhere. But yeah, no, fake names were just used to avoid poaching people. That's why the original Castlevania, they didn't try... I forget how exactly it worked, but they used, like, parody names in the US version of, like, horror, like, B-movie horror actors and directors. And I forget after that, like, or I don't actually know if that was the same in the original Japanese. I imagine they all just used, like, base, simple nicknames or whatever in Japan, and then, since they weren't real anyway, the team over who localized it just changed it to, like, horror movie references. So that is the end of Aria of Sorrow. We do unlock a few things once we beat the game. I forget they tell me. No, they do not. So if you go to Game Start, you can go to your file, hit Clear File, and you get New Game Plus. And over in the main menu, you get the Special, which gives you Sound Mode and Boss Rush. Ironically enough, already in this collection, you pretty much unlock the Sound Mode from the beginning. But the Boss Rush is cool. I don't know if I will live through this, but I'll do it real quick, I guess. So anyway, yeah, no, everything's the same. You can stick around to get or you can move forward and avoid picking up those to get a shorter time. I don't know why I even stayed with that one. But yeah, no, the goal here is just to go as quick as you can, fighting all these dudes. I think their damage got up, but that's about it. You have a fixed inventory of items as well. I don't know why this dude's a boss, by the way. I literally never knew it. I think it's just because they've spent a lot of time making it sprite, so they want to put it somewhere else, other than the two places it shows up in the game. And our inventory, we are locked to level 40, and our inventory is all of this stuff. It's, like, not that good. I don't have the Flesh Golem Soul, so I can't use the last two, sadly. But I'm probably just gonna stick around for my MP via the orb in this room. Thankfully, these do spawn, I think, quicker than they did in the actual game. So it's no big deal. I can now show you a quick kill on the Headhunter, so that's cool. Is there anything I want to talk about post-epilogue? Yeah, Aria of Sorrow, it's great. It's short if you're not insane like me. It's a very good experience. I mean, you get like an hour and a half of using the sword, and that's rad. Okay, I got poisoned by how it cured automatically. Oh no, no, it does not. Okay, this is gonna be interesting then. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna let the Twin Slice take care of that, and I'm gonna try to spam until this guy only the doubles side. Can I drift? No. I do like how I'm doing the exact same damage with the Lightning Ball Soul and my actual weapon. So, we got that. Yep, always glad to play Castlevania again. These are meant to be replayed constantly, so I just replay them. Portrait is still my favorite, probably. Bloodstain either replaces 2 or 3, and then we got this and so on. I'll stick around. I forget if it appears above. Oh, and the worlds for this are time-based. It's like 3 or 4 minutes, then 5, then 6, then 7. It ends at 7. I don't know what reward I'm gonna get. The worst reward is a potion if you get above 7 minutes, I think. It's either above 7 or 8. And then, post that, there is a laser cannon at high rank, at high time. And then another one is what is it? Something specific. It's like a teddy bear that hits multiple times, but has a weak base attack that's... Oh no, that's in a dog. No, it's a laser cannon, I think the Excalibur, but you are not King Arthur, so you can't pull it from its stone prison, so you just deal with it and take the sword and use the sword embedded in the rock as a giant boulder. So that's fun. I don't know if I'll be able to get it because I'm doing this slower than usual because I do not have, even though I'm locked at 40, I don't have a good setup. I'm not as reckless because I would have the flesh golem food to lay back on. This, I think, actually, I'm pretty sure Graham is the final, so I'll just use both. Alright. Let's go have your blood explosion. Or Graham, not Grant. Grant's a pirate man. Climbs walls and, well, that's about all he does, I guess. Throws knives? Apparently not good enough to get into the anime, though. I think they don't have him in the anime because, like, he wasn't appropriate. Like, why would this random pirate be out killing Dracula or whatever? I don't know, because it's cool. If I was a pirate and I could kill Dracula, maybe for, like, I don't know, they could have, like, some kind of bounty or something. Like, fucking, let's do it, let's go kill Dracula. Oh, yes, I got the positron rifle, cool. I guess I can go back into boss rush and just show that off briefly. I think after 5 minutes you get the Excalibur. There has to be something... Oh! The thing lower than 4 minutes has to be, what is it? The Valming Way, which is the multi-hit sword. It hits 4 times in like a single second, and it's great. It shreds through things. But Claim Slice is still better in this game. That's just how it is. It's very funny. So I can just go in and try the positron off. I don't even care about finishing this up. So let's go... I did get it. Where is... Probably at the bottom, I guess. Oh, there we go. So this thing's fun. It goes a while and it hits multiple times. It's honestly pretty fast. So this is essentially just a giant speed for what it's worth. It's very cool. So let's see. I guess I will go back to the start screen. We'll just sit here while I end it. Yeah, this was Aria of Sorrow. Very glad to have knocked that out. Very fun as always. Oh, and you can see the bats in the forest or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. It's the same bat sprite as the penny though, which is funny. Anyway, very glad I could share my love of Metroidvanias and Metroidvanias, whatever you want to call them, because it's great. A lot of work done. I have better hope in, the Castlevania franchise existing now. Konami announced they're making like an Osaka office for this specifically only for game development. So that's good. That's something. And they're not afraid to license things out. And there are a lot of devs out there who are using the Castlevania license for good use. There's Dead Cells crossover. What was the other thing? There was something else that was recently in a Castlevania crossover. I can't name it though. Dead Cells is the most recent. As this. I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't played it though, and I hear you have to get into a decent chunk of the Dead Cells to actually access it though, which is a shame. But anyway, I will end it here. Thank you so much for watching the stream, watching the pod, anything like that. If you're watching this again, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just good to have fun, be excited, and talk about things I love. So, we will end it here. Once again, you can call me Ace, and I will see you again next time. Oh, actually, I am probably going to take, like, a 2-week break to chill and take care of a few things. Also, the game release calendar is actually pretty crazy for the next few weeks, so I'm seeing what's going to be up with that. I don't think I'm going to play anything that releases recently, because they're all fairly large RPGs. And I think games like this probably suit streaming better, at least for now. So, I will probably see you again in, at least before the end of the month. Maybe the last week of April. Maybe a little bit more, depending on a few things. But I will be back streaming. So, once again, you can call me Ace, and I will be signing off, and I will see you later, sometime, eventually. Goodbye.